Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here, so remember to subscribe for the latest videos. The world of celebrity news was shaken to its glamorous core when stunning new images of Emma Watson surfaced, sending shockwaves across social media platforms and leaving fans in complete disbelief. Known for her elegance, poise, and an unshakable reputation as one of the most graceful stars in the entertainment industry, Emma has always maintained a certain mystique, carefully balancing her public persona between refined sophistication and relatable charm. But this time, the internet was not ready for what they were about to see. The photos that emerged were not your average red carpet appearances or candid street shots. They were something far more daring, far more intimate, and far more revealing. Emma Watson, the woman who grew up before our eyes as the brainy and brave Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter series, appeared in a bold, topless look that immediately set tabloids, blogs, and entertainment headlines ablaze. The sheer audacity and confidence radiating from her in these shots were enough to make even the most seasoned celebrity watchers gasp. It wasn't just about skin. It was about Emma reclaiming her image, stepping into a new phase of her career with undeniable authority and confidence. For years, she has been admired for her humanitarian work, her speeches on gender equality, and her understated fashion sense, but this moment revealed another layer, a fearless, unapologetic side that demanded attention. Fans were torn between admiration and shock, flooding comment sections with heated debates, praise, and the occasional pearl-clutching remark. Stylists and fashion commentators began dissecting every detail: the minimalistic makeup that allowed her natural beauty to shine, the understated jewelry that added a whisper of elegance, and the perfectly styled hair that framed her face like a work of art. This was no accidental wardrobe mishap. This was intentional, calculated, and flawlessly executed. The lighting in the photos was soft yet striking, highlighting the curves and contours of her silhouette without crossing into vulgarity, proving that sensuality and sophistication can coexist. Industry insiders hinted that this may be part of a high-profile fashion campaign, possibly linked to a luxury brand known for pushing boundaries. Others speculated that the photos could be a form of subtle protest, a statement about body autonomy and the liberation of women from the unrealistic expectations placed on them by Hollywood and the media. Whatever the motivation, the impact was immediate and global. Hashtags with her name began trending within hours, with fans sharing their favorite shots, creating fan art, and even writing think pieces about the cultural significance of Emma's bold new image. Paparazzi were suddenly on high alert, eager to capture her next public appearance to see whether she would address the storm she had created or remain silent, letting the images speak for themselves. It is moments like this that remind us how quickly a single set of photos can redefine a celebrity's narrative and challenge the public's perception, turning a beloved star into a symbol of empowerment, controversy, and artistic freedom all at once. And for Emma Watson, this moment might just be the most defining one of her post-Harry Potter career, a moment where she stood unafraid, unapologetic, and unforgettable. What makes this moment even more fascinating is how Emma Watson has always mastered the art of controlling her own narrative in a business where so many stars have seen their images crafted, and often distorted, by the media machine. For over a decade, she has been a careful curator of her public appearances, choosing her red carpet looks with the precision of a seasoned diplomat, always avoiding unnecessary scandal and maintaining the grace that made her one of the most respected names in the industry. And yet here she was, in a bold, unapologetic topless photo shoot that seemed to defy everything people thought they knew about her. The public reaction was unlike anything we've seen in recent years. Not only did the images go viral, but they became a global talking point, sparking conversations about body confidence, female autonomy, and the way society treats women in the spotlight. In countless interviews over the years, Emma has spoken about the importance of women reclaiming their bodies from the ownership of tabloids and gossip magazines, and now it seems she is putting those words into action, showing that a woman can choose to be both sensual and intellectual, daring and dignified, rebellious and refined. The photo shoot itself was a masterclass in subtle provocation. Nothing about it felt gratuitous or designed purely for shock value. Instead, It was crafted like a piece of high art, each frame telling its own story, each angle revealing a hint of vulnerability wrapped in confidence. The lighting, the shadows, the poised yet relaxed stance, it all felt deliberate, as though Emma was inviting the viewer into a moment that was both deeply personal and universally relatable. Behind the scenes, whispers suggest that the photographer chosen for the project is known for creating iconic, career-defining images that balance sensuality with sophistication, and that Emma herself had creative control over every shot. This only adds to the growing theory that the topless images were not a calculated publicity stunt, but a carefully planned artistic expression that aligns perfectly with Emma's evolving identity as a woman who refuses to be boxed in by outdated stereotypes. Predictably, not everyone reacted positively. Some critics called the shoot too much, others accused her of betraying her wholesome image, but in many ways, this backlash only fueled the conversation further. In an era where female celebrities are constantly judged for either showing too much or too little, Emma has managed to walk the razor's edge between controversy and empowerment, igniting debates on talk shows, podcasts, and social media feeds around the world. Fans defended her fiercely, arguing that a woman has every right to own her body and decide how she presents it, while fashion industry leaders hailed her as a trailblazer for challenging the boundaries of mainstream celebrity imagery. The aftermath of the shoot has also been a fascinating study in the modern celebrity ecosystem, magazine covers scrambling to feature her, brands reconsidering their partnerships, and Hollywood insiders predicting that this moment will open up a new range of roles for her, roles that embrace a more complex, mature, and fearless version of Emma Watson. Paparazzi shots in the days following the release of the images showed her walking through airports and city streets with a calm, almost serene expression, as if completely unaffected by the chaos swirling around her name. There's a quiet power in that, an unspoken message that she's fully in control and unapologetically living life on her terms. This isn't just another celebrity headline. This is a turning point, a pop culture milestone that will be remembered for years to come. In the coming months, as more behind-the-scenes details emerge and Emma potentially addresses the shoot in interviews, we may come to understand even more about the intent and meaning behind those now iconic photographs. For now, one thing is clear. Emma Watson has rewritten her story in a single, unforgettable moment, reminding the world that true glamour is not just about appearance. It's about daring to be exactly who you are, no matter who's watching. So, as the internet continues to gasp, debate, and share, Emma walks forward, a vision of confidence, elegance, and the kind of power that comes when a woman owns her image completely. This is Daily Gossip. Subscribe now for more stories that keep you talking, gasping, and coming back for the latest and most sensational moments from Hollywood's brightest stars.